Ben Fisher, the new head coach, has turned around Blytheville's team, and the Chickasaws would get off to a good start. Let's check out this leaping interception by D'Amico Clark. But from there, it was all win. Starting running back Antonio Davis didn't play, but it didn't matter, as Jamar Dixon had a huge game. This long run set up a win 1-yard TD. Dixon had 154 rushing yards on just 9 first-half carries. Melvin Issam got the job done too with this TD, 14-0 win. Wynn had 154 rushing yards in the first half. Both of these running backs are just sophomores, and later in the first quarter, Dixon scores with his second TD of the half, 21-0 Yellow Jackets. There was a lot to be cheering about if you're a Wynn fan. The Yellow Jacket defense was beastly as DeAndre McGill makes the big hit at the line of scrimmage and throws down the Blytheville player. Same Blytheville drive, and this time Derek Botham sacks the quarterback. Wynn's first team D has given up just 6 points this year. Still second quarter, the passing game gets going as Ross Trejo finds a wide open Sam Wilson for the TD, 28-0 win. Then McGill makes another monster hit. Blytheville would recover this fumble, but it was all Yellow Jackets tonight. Wynn wins 35-0. Third play from scrimmage, and A.J. Aycock, the sophomore QB, connects with the wide-open Keidron Brunson for the easy Hurricane score, 7-0 Jonesboro. The fans are loving it. JHS recovers an onside kick, and that sets up Aycock, this time deep to Jonathan Adams, and just like that, it's 14-0 Jonesboro. The Hurricane D then forces a turnover, so Tyson Williams, Jonesboro's other sophomore QB, in now when he finds Keidron Brunson for a 37-yard touchdown this time. He knows where the camera is. 21-0 Jonesboro, less than 3 minutes in, but Valley View comes right back with Jagger Cornelius. That's his first of several scores, lead down to 21-6. But again, Jonesboro responds. This time it's Kylan Tate right up the middle for the easy touchdown, 28-6 Hurricane. Did I mention that Cornelius fellow had several TDs? Well, here's another one as he makes the cutback, and he's in for another score. Blazers convert the 2-point conversion and are within 2 touchdowns. But Jonesboro adds another score, and then with less than a minute to go in the half, the Hurricanes set up a beautiful screen pass to Kylan Tate. Some great blocks, some great moves. He does the rest. Look at those moves. Tate's headed to the house. Jonesboro wins big, 49-20. After being shut out last night, the Red Wolves bats came alive today. Matt Burgess was 15th in the nation with 58 RBI last year. How about another here as it's over the left fielder's head. Austin Baker scores as Burgess would be in at second with the double. Next batter, Tanner Ring would single to right center. Stuart Levy, Matt Burgess, come on down, boys. It was a 3-run first for the Red Wolves. Ring had 4 RBI in the game. Bottom second, Ty White hits one in the gap. Joe Shrimp and Matt Burgess score as White would end up at third with a triple. He had 4 hits and 3 RBI in this one. Red Wolves win game 1 of the doubleheader, 13-4. 5-all in the 6th inning of game 2. Ty White pops the ball to third. Looks like this is going to be an out, right? But wait a minute. The Wynn is going to play some tricks with the ball, and it would get down. Joe Shrimp scores as A-State takes a 1-run lead. Next batter, Tim Seldenridge grounds the ball to short. Ty White would score, but how about this? Another Illinois State error. This allows Jeremy Brown to score 2. 8-5 A-State. Zach George adds a 2-run single right here. A 6-run sixth. The Red Wolves win 11-5 to sweep the doubleheader. The whole school Marktree, as I just said, taking on Cross County. First quarter, Marcus Boykin to Bryce Jones, who hits the corner 3. 3-2 T-Birds, but that was the one and only lead they would have. Let's check out this filthy spin move by D'Angelo Griffin and the finish. Then it's the Quentin Miles on the dribble and the step back for 2 more. All Indians tonight. Back to that Griffin fellow on the break again, and a powerful move for another 3-point play. Speaking of 3-point plays, the big man, Markel Perry, for a 3-point play of his own. 23-5 Indians at that point. Then Miles with the conventional 3. That's perfect. Wow. Later, Miles down low to Perry for the hoop and the harm. You guessed it, another 3-point play. Marktree wins 67-51 to advance to the district championship. The nightcap featuring Earl and EPC early on.
Gary Bohannon does something he doesn't do often. Miss as he's blocked, but Earl gets it back. Cortez Banks to Marcus Brown for the three. It rattles in. 3-0 Bulldogs. EPC comes right back. They swing it around, and Clay Malone, the football quarterback, hits the three. Warriors up 4-3. A low-scoring first quarter, though, as here's Xavier Reed to the hole for a three-point play. 6-3 EPC, but Earl would get control of this game. Bohannon down low around three defenders with a strong finish. Earl wins 52-43 to advance to the district championship. Earl taking on Marmaduke in girls hoops as well. Early on, Jordan Mays with the steal, and she's going all the way for the lay-in. 4-2 Marmaduke, but Earl's freshman Rochella Scott would take over. First, a block. Get that out of here. Then she gets the loose ball and goes all the way for the lay-in and the three-point play. 10-9 Earl. More Scott, another steal, and watch the power and the speed as she beats Marmaduke to the ball and goes all the way for another lay-in. Marmaduke trying to hang around as Abby Meredith to the hoop for the fancy three-point play, lead down to 34-29. Too much Earl though, another loose ball, and Andrea Allen picks it up and goes all the way for a lay-in. Back to that freshman phenom though, Rochella Scott playing in just her second senior high game. Another steal, lost track of how many she had, but she did score 21 points. Earl wins 63-56 to advance to the district title game. The Riverside girls taking on EPC. EPC would start fast. Kristen Vorns with all sorts of fakes and the basket down low, but Riverside responds. Looks like the Rebels are trapped, but Hannah Robertson to Bailey Fisher, who drains the deep three. Riverside up 23-16 at the half, but EPC rallies. Game tied at 30 in the fourth. Jayla Garrett hits the three to put the Warriors up 3. Later, Riverside misses the three, but the offensive board and the three-point play for Robertson gives the Rebels a 1-point lead. All EPC from there, though. Hannah Tucker with a strong drive for two. 39-36 Warriors. And then Tucker with a great interception on defense, and she goes to the hole for, you guessed it, another lay-in. Two more for EPC. EPC wins 46-39 to advance to the district title game.